Hey, today I'm going to be doing a full walk around video on this brand new 2020 Toyota Tacoma TRD 4x4 off-road. Barcelona red is the color. Okay, let's dig in up front, starting with the headlight package. So the headlights on this TRD off-road, these are projector style headlights, and it does have LED driving lights on there. And then down here we've got halogen fog lights, all standard on the TRD off-road. If you want LED fog lights, that would be an upgrade. So these are the standard fog lights, which are surrounded by that composite finish there that's going to protect them against scratches and that type of thing from going off-road, brush. Same thing here with this composite finish on the lower part of the bumper. The TRD off-road does remove, if you look at a TRD Sport, there's a plastic valance that goes under here, but on the off-road it gets removed because of course that would be torn off-road by the brush. And there's your aluminum skid plate underneath with your tow hooks. Here's a quick look at the suspension up under there as well. So definitely built to go off-road and more durable. The grille itself is a metallic painted finish with a huge Toyota badge across the front. You can see it's as big as my hand. And then the TRD off-road does not have a hood scoop. And even on the models that have hood scoops, they're cosmetic, they're not functional. But that Barcelona red with that contrast gray looks really nice on this. Take a look at our wheel and tire package. The wheels are a contrast 16-inch alloy wheel, and then they're painted a metallic gray on the inside. And your tire here, this is a 265/70 R16 inch all-season. Nice tire for on and off-road. A lot of times people aren't spending as much time off-road as they are on-road, so you do need to have a nice combination wheel. And then this one does have the factory mudguards as an option, so 4 mudguards. And then in addition to that, it has the blacked out badging, so here on the door and across the tailgate. So those are extra charge features. Those mud flaps down there, those are $129, and the blackout package is $149. Now your outside mirrors do have the indicators in the mirrors, so the directionals are right here. And then these mirrors do fold in. So if you need to go off-road, I recommend folding those in so they don't get damaged. But then they also pop out. So if somebody comes by with a shopping cart or a bicycle, hopefully it doesn't snap your mirror off. Fold that back in there. Colored to match door handles. And then check this out up top. This is a factory roof rack, and this will hold up to 100 pounds. So you're going to be able to put your kayaks and or your bikes up there. These parts of the tracks can come off, this rail right here. So if you want to remove that, you can. This part does not, but it's a great feature and really gives that vehicle a more aggressive off-road look and more versatility with that roof rack up top. Here's a quick look at your rear suspension. Those blue shocks under there. You also have leaf springs. And then we also have the blacked out exhaust here with the Toyota badge on there and your rear mud guards. TRD off-road badging or decal here. Tinted rear window with the sliding rear window. There's your cargo light and your shark fin antenna up top. And then the composite bed does have the over-the-lip molding or protection, if you will, with it, which is integrated with the bed liner. The tailgate's nice because it's a slow release tailgate. And then as we dive into the tailgate, we've got power options over here, storage compartment here, cargo lights back here. There's a track system, so you can put your tie downs, and those tie downs do come with the vehicle. Tie down hooks up front, tie down hooks back here. And then check this out. this is all slotted out. So if you want to take a 2x4 or some type of lumber, you can do a 2-tier approach in the back as well. Taking a look at the tailgate, again, the blackout package with the Tacoma and the V6, and then you do have a locking tailgate. So if you decide to put the hard cargo cover over the top of the tailgate, you're going to have nice security. There's your backup camera right here, and you do get the Class 3 trailer towing package. So there's your receiver, 4-pin connection, 7-pin connection. The step bumper is lit up, and it does have the composite protection on that as well. Notice we have a chrome bumper caps on both sides. And then as we dive down under, you'll see we have a full-size spare tire. And there's a better look at your rear suspension. Definitely ready to go off-road. Let's go ahead and swing around this way, and we'll dive into the front driver's seat and see what we can find. Okay, diving into the driver's seat, just real quickly here on the driver's door. The front 2 windows are automatic up and down. The back windows are not. Power locks, power mirrors, of course. There's a speaker down here on the door, and there's a place for your bottles of water and what have you right there on the doors. The threshold does have the Tacoma plate, and then the seats. These are a cloth seat, very comfortable seat for sure. Side airbags, adjustable headrest, adjustable seat belts. The cloth interiors, not only is it durable, but it holds you in place versus leather when you're out off-road. Our power driver's seat, full power backwards, ups, downs, power recliner, power lumbar support. The passenger seat does not have power on it at all. Over here we've got some switches. This is your cargo lights, automatic high beams. This turns on and off the power outlet back in the trunk. And then this is our clutch start, so we can set that up. And our traction control on and off is right here. The reason you have the clutch switch is because this is a 6-speed manual transmission. So we'll dive in and see what we can find inside here. Okay, here in the driver's cockpit, your steering wheel is leather wrapped, and it's kind of perforated along here, and then it's solid leather here. So it's a leather wrapped steering wheel. It's a padded steering wheel, pretty thick. It is the 4-spoke steering wheel, which you find on all of the Toyota trucks right now. This side we have controls for our sound system, voice controls, and then Bluetooth connectivity for your smartphone. We do have a driver's side airbag, and then over on this side, these control the information center up here. So I can use those controls to toggle through my fuel economy and all that type of information. And then down here this is on and off for your lane departure. So if you want to turn that off, you can do it right there. And then this is the sensitivity switch for your dynamic radar cruise control. So you can change the settings right on your steering wheel. And then down here is where we have the actual cruise control on and off switches. Take a look up at our gauge cluster. So we have a white on black gauge cluster. Mechanical gauges, so these needles do move up and down. They're not computer generated. Tachometer, temperature gauge, speedometer, fuel gauge, and we're almost out of gas. Looks like I've got 15 miles till I'm out. And then an outside temperature gauge right there. So it's 75 degrees outside right now. On this side of the steering wheel is where we'll find our headlight controls and our fog light controls. And then over on this side is where we'll find our washer wiper controls for the front washer wiper. And then the TRD Sport does not have remote, or does not have push button. It has the standard key system. Turn some lights on there, but it does have the remote keyless entry. We'll go up here and take a quick look at our center stack. So our sound system does not have navigation built into it. We'll get over to the apps. So we've got the phone apps. We've got you can set up the mapping on your phone to work with it for navigation. Of course, a digital clock. We'd be happy to go over all the features. You do get XM satellite radio, Sirius XM satellite radio, Grace notes. It is an HD radio, so pretty nice sounding stereo, if you will. And then down here is where we're going to find our heating and air conditioning controls. No automatic temperature controls on the TRD off-road. This controls the heated outside mirrors, so your rear view mirrors are heated. And this is your select track for your four-wheel drive system. Flashers for your hazards. And then down here is where we'll find the switch for the back window, the power window in the back. And there's some USB charging. This one does have QI wireless charging. So if you push that button, you can take your smartphone and you can drop it down on there and it will begin charging automatically. You don't have to plug it in. Of course, you always have that option. And then over here is where we have a 12 volt, your standard 12 volt power outlet. So plenty of ways to charge your electronic stuff. And then here's our shift lever. As I mentioned before, this is a 6-speed manual transmission. So if you're looking for that, we've got one for you. Parking brake is here. Dual cup holders here. Small storage area. That'll also hold your smartphone if that's what you're looking to do. Here's your glove box. And of course we have the owner's manuals are all in there. Here's a quick look across the dash. 4 of those vents across the front of the dash. Here's a quick look at that passenger seat. This one does not have a moonroof, which with the luggage rack on top, I'm not sure you want one. Lighted vanity mirrors. These do slide out and then they extend like this. And that's on both front driver, passenger. Automatic dimming mirror with a compass built right in there. Overhead dome lights. Some controls for our automatic traction control. Here's your safety connect. So if you get in trouble on the road, you can push that and we'll send some help out to you. If you get stuck off-road driving, they're not going to come get you out of the woods. It's only for on-road emergency situations. And then here is a great place to store your sunglasses, right up in the roof liner. So we've got a dark gray interior with a light gray insert on these seats. Let's go ahead and jump in the back seat and see what we can find. Okay, diving into the back seat, a couple features I want to point out. The seats are 60-40 fold down seats. So you can go ahead and fold down just 40%, which is what I'll do right now. Pop up the seat back like so. Notice underneath here, before I fold the back seat down, there is a storage compartment right here. So kind of a hidden storage area. That is not a locking storage compartment, but it does give you some extra storage. And then to fold this back seat down here, not a big fan of the way Toyota does this. So you pull up on this and you can pull it forward, except for, notice you have to take the headrest out. So these headrests are interesting because they come up. It's hard to do with one hand for sure. Let me go ahead and set this down. I'm guessing you can't see what I'm doing, but I can tell you. So you have to pull these headrests up and then they kind of fold over like that. All right, but that doesn't do any good because it still doesn't fold down. All right, the only thing I can think about why they've got this like this, that it kind of folds like so, is so that you can remove blind spots without taking them out. So if you don't have passengers and you're the driver, you could fold them down and get rid of those extra blind spots. It's the only reason I could think they would do it like that. Otherwise, you have to take this out, and you can't even really do it with one hand. So that comes out, and then they want you to try to weasel it into this slot right here. And I think it's about as Mickey Mouse as they could have made it. So I certainly hope when they redesign this truck, they rethink the headrest setup. Once this comes down, it's super nice. It's flat. There's a hard composite finish on the back, both sides. And then there's some storage down in here, so that's pretty deep. There's a place right here you can hang your plastic grocery bags. There's a child safety seat anchor right there as well. So once the seat comes down, it's great. It's getting the seat down that's kind of a pain in the bottom. And I hope Toyota rethinks that next year. I'm going to jump inside and show you how much legroom I have. So I'm 5'7", seat's about 3/4 of the way back. And you can see about 3 to 4 inches of legroom. I could ride back here no problem. In the center we have cup holders, but we don't have any charging ports down there. I'm told that the parts and service department can help us out and put those in if that's something you want. Passenger assist grip here, dry cleaning hook here, pocket on the back of the passenger seat. That's your owner's manuals in there, but no pocket on the back of the passenger or the back of the driver's seat. So here's a quick look at the driver's compartment from the back seat. All right, diving under the hood, this is the 3.5 liter V6 engine that Toyota puts in all of the Tacomas, well, except for the 4-cylinder, of course. It's a gasoline engine, 278 horsepower, and then this one is connected to that 6-speed manual transmission. Now, the engine and the transmission have a really great warranty. It's a 5-year, 60,000 mile powertrain warranty, and there's no deductible. And then, of course, the vehicle itself is covered by a 3-year, 36,000 mile limited warranty, also known as the bumper-to-bumper warranty. No deductible on that. And then Toyota Care, 2 years, 25,000, takes care of all of your planned maintenance. So oil changes, fluid top-offs, tire rotations, all covered under the Toyota Care at no extra charge. So really a number of super nice warranty packages, and we've got a great powertrain warranty as well. Okay, there it is. Our brand new 2020 Toyota Tacoma double cab TRD 4x4 off-road, Barcelona red in color. It's available right here at the dealership today, July 28th, 2020. Nice accessories, including that huge factory roof rack up top. Hey, I hope you liked the video. Hope you found value in it. If you did, hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Then if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, by all means, let me know, and I'll do my best to answer them. This is Tony at Smart Toyota. Thanks for watching.